Well, the search continues for the culprits responsible for stealing a vital piece of equipment from BEC's Clifton Pier power plant. 3 days ago, operations at the site were put in jeopardy after a remote control went missing. The device is used to run the generators at the plant. And with the remote missing, hundreds of thousands of dollars more had to be dished out in fuel costs as substitute machines had to be used. A reward is still being offered for information leading to the culprits involved. BEC Chairman Leslie Miller says the corporation had to act fast to avoid widespread power cuts which could have adversely affected the Carifta Games.
Well, Clifton now has 38 megawatts of power in use now, and by next week we should be up to full scratch, almost to about 80 megawatts. So we're in pretty good shape at Clifton. So I think they heeded the Prime Minister's warning that if that was to happen, the consequences would take place. I think the union, the members realized that this was not a game that we were playing, and if anything had happened, they were going to suffer some grave consequences. So they reason prevail in this instance, and we hope going forward that reason will prevail in these exercises with them.
Now, the impact of that missing remote has major financial consequences as taxpayers are now left with a hefty bill to pay in order to replace that piece of equipment. Mr. Miller, however, thanked the workers for their hard work over the weekend.
If we didn't get that machine on and running, it was going to cost the Bahamian people $255,000 a day for us to switch to Blue Hills, because the Blue Hills power plant used more fuel than Clifton. That was our concern. Luckily, we were able to get some other auxiliary powers on, so we really didn't have to switch to Blue Hills to get the continual power. So that saved the Bahamian people in excess of $200,000, $250,000. And we thank the workers of BEC for showing foresight and not caving into some of the demands of those who work with them